Aloha, good morning. Happy 2016. What up, my man Justin? What's going on, man? Man, I'm coming out the gate with realness, man. This first day of January 2016, dog. That's how I do, and that's what it is, you know. We live this reality, so hey, we gotta figure it out together. Talk about it, figure it out together. I will never ignore the controversial. I dive in the head first and try to figure it out, because hey, if we don't, who will? What? Dog, I never even heard that. That's wild, man. You got me on that one. Man, you definitely got me on that one, man. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, just now, just now. Okay, when I get up in the house, I gotta, my eyes will be on that right now, man. That's wow. Wow, wow. Hey, thanks for that information, Justin. Yeah, I mean, she's musical. I mean, she's, I guess, part of musical royalty in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Nat King Cole, Natalie Cole. That's what's up. What's your opinion of Donald Trump? I wrote a poem about Donald Trump. I don't think you got that memo, but basically, I look at him as obviously he's a controversial figure, but more so than not, I think he's a divisive figure. But I had a recent conversation with someone about Donald Trump and his tactics, and I don't know if it's about just throwing the situation as far as the American, what's going on in our country. I mean, the government being flawed. I don't know if that's what he's about. Is he even serious? You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of questions still surrounding him. Is he doing what he's doing because he's trying to get power? Because obviously he has the money, right? And we know you get the money. What else is there? Usually in that case, he got a lot of money. So next he wants the power. That's what usually the next piece is. But I don't know. I really can't tell you what. I haven't really. I had an opinion before, but like I said, I recently was talking with someone, and I don't know what his motives are. Is he serious about running for president, or is it just a plan to throw to I guess address the American government, as far as what's going on in our country, as far as laws being strengthened and things of that nature. What about Hillary? Oh man, nobody's ever asked me that question. Hillary, I mean, obviously I have respect for her husband. I have respect for her as well, but as far as is right now the time for her to be president, I really don't know. But I mean, at the end of the day, I've told people on this scope that I don't trust any politician. I don't trust any politician. I don't care what their race, color, creed, or religion is. Nothing. I don't trust no politician at all. So like I said, I grew up voting. I plan on voting, but we'll see. We'll see, man. We'll see. I mean, that's the bottom line. At the end of the day, I don't trust any politics. I work for I'm a civilian government employee, so I know a few things about the government. I've been working for the government for 16 years in some capacity. I was in the former Marine, and current civilian employee for the past 12 years. So, yeah, I know a little something about the government and politicians. They lie. So at the end of the day, it's hard to. I'm not on nobody's jock, so to speak. I don't jump on no bandwagon when it comes to that, because I've experienced certain things on my own job that I have seen laws being used. Laws have been put in place for the government's benefit, not for the worker, not for the people. The laws are put in place for the government's benefit. You can believe me or not. That's up to you. I say I've been through it. What's up with this police brutality? My whole thing on this topic, man, I don't know about, like I said, I'm in Hawaii, so as far as police brutality, I see what I see on the news. I come on my Periscope, and, I see what I try to keep my ear to the street, but I don't know as far as police brutality. I know that's an issue probably been going on for even before me, but I will say that this topic that I'm trying to spark today has to do with more so the injustice system we live in America. It's the unfairness of the system where, to me, it's driven by biases and stereotypes. And if you are, and you face it, and most of the people that argue against this don't have the same skin color as me, or not even or even the skin color close to me, a minority. Most people that argue against the unbiases of the system don't see what I see. You know what I'm saying? That's why, because at the end of the day, our system has been put in place. The American system has been put in place. It came in place from a time, obviously on the, slavery time. Ever since slavery times, I'm sure there's laws on the books that have been to hold a certain group down, and we know how slow laws take to change. So a lot of those laws are still there in some form or fashion, and I don't trust them. Bottom line, the whole system needs to be revamped quickly. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of things that are in place have been there. You can't tell me that they're fair. Like you say, you look at the way the police treat minorities. You look at the criminal system in general. You look at the jails, the prisons, and things of that nature. And what do you see? You look at the courts. That's the biggest one. You look at the courts, and what do you see? So you can be in denial all you want, but my eyes are wide open. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this topic, or what I wrote in the caption, having to do where I'm getting at. I'll tell you in a second. Hold on, let me answer. I feel like we have more racism now. I cannot say if we have more or less racism. I would say during my time growing up, I grew up in Montgomery, Alabama, a place that people, there has been a lot of things go on, but people have perpetuated, whether it's real or not, this harsh racist reality that I didn't necessarily see in my situation. And I'm surprised because of Obama, I thought it would change. No, Obama, no. One man cannot change a system of ingrained injustice. One man cannot change that. But anyway, what I was saying is, I grew up in Montgomery, Alabama. Obviously, there's issues coming up there. I cannot say that it's more racism today than any other time previously, because I was not around as far as my mom's days. I know my mom went through things, and I know there was a lot of damn racism. I can't say there's more today, for sure. Abraham Lincoln. You know what? I haven't done my due diligence in researching every aspect of Abraham Lincoln. That's way before my time. I'm not saying that the past don't affect the current, but I'm not saying there's no linkage. But I don't want to speak on anything, of that nature, because I haven't done my research. That's just what it is. I don't go places where I haven't done the research, my own due diligence in the research. You know what I'm saying? More than one source. Just like when we do research papers in school, I need 5 or 6 sources or so, and I haven't done that research as far as Abraham Lincoln goes. How you get to Hawaii? How did I get here? I got to Hawaii by a plane, first of all, and second, not trying to be a smart ass, but secondly, I was in the Marine Corps. I was in the military. That's pretty much what brought me here, and I made my life here. My wife's from here. Obviously my kids were born here. And obviously Hawaii is a great place, filled with loving people and, great humility. How you doing, sir? Did you get through BATS? I don't know what BATS are. BATS. I do not know what that is. I don't have a clue what that is. It's the Marine training, I thought. BATS. Well, when I was in, it's a different time. I was in from 94 through 98. I never seen that abbreviation, BATS. But yes, I was in the Marines. That's without a doubt. I didn't come to Hawaii to catch a wave or anything like that. That's what brought me to Hawaii from 94 to 98. You know what I mean? And currently I work, like I say a lot, a lot of times in the scope, I've been working 12 years for Department of Veterans Affairs. That's what's up. Did they drown you alive, or you gotta survive? I did not go through that. See, sometimes I'm not sure what all research you've done on the Marines, but sometimes there's things that go around. Sometimes they put cuffs on you and throw you in. No, that did not happen. I can tell you that did not happen. For basic Marine training, I've seen that on YouTube. I'm not saying it doesn't go on in certain levels of training, but in basic training, basic is the word. In basic training, that did not happen. That did not happen. We didn't get cuffed, but actually, you know what? We did actually. I think now that you bring it up, I think there's we had to sit in a chair. I think maybe that's what you're talking about. I take that back. Because, man, I've been out since 98, dog. It's like 2016. So, please, bear with me. Bear with the memory. But, yeah, there was a part of the training where we had to sit in this chair, and they dumped it over in the pool. And we did have to get out of there. Maybe that's what you're talking about. I mean, like I said, it's been a while, my dog. Excuse me if I'm offending you. I say dog, and I know in some places that's offensive. But, yeah, maybe that's what you're talking about. I apologize on that one because, like I said, I've been out since 98, man. Well, actually, I did 4 years active, and then when you sign a contract, there's 4 years active and 4 years inactive. So technically, you're still a part of the organization for 4 years after that. So 98 was when I was done with my active time. So 2012 is when I was done completely with being the affiliation with the organization. But, once a Marine, always a Marine. That's what they say. We know this. Did you go on any missions? Okay, we have to look at the time. So go back, if we could take our minds back to 94 to 98, I think our president, which I love today, Bill Clinton, was in office. The economy was great. Like, did you piece anyone? Did you? No, I didn't. 94 to 98. The economy was great. The economy was so great. They sent me here obviously to Hawaii, and I did training. So you're training all the time. There's not active things going on in the world. You're just training. Yeah, peaceful time. Exactly. You got to look at the times. Thank God. Thank God. I don't think anyone, well, there's some people that say they do, but I'm sure they might admit to you later. When I signed the contract, I knew full well that I was pretty much signing my life over to the government, and and they do as they do, with that agreement. As far as where they send me, I go. I don't argue, I go. So, if there's not any war or situations that's going on like in the world today, and it's an ugly sight to see in this world, with, all the things going on, all the madness. If those things are going on, then, you're just training all the time. That's what you're doing. So obviously, to sign that line, hey, if that's anybody's route, the military, you still got to think it through because you don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. I could not predict what tomorrow was going to bring. So, basically, I just did. I served, and that's what it is. I signed the contract, served, and that's what it is. What you gonna do?